My bad. I thought you were just spectating. All right, guys, let's start making our way to the track. Jason, Jacob, Adrian, Chris, and Nick on the stand. Should have plenty of turn marshals. I just need about 7 or 8 of you from that four-wheel class. It's a combo class this evening. We're at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex Thursday night club racing. Some of the best club racing in the nation going to go on right now, right in front of your own very eyes. And on some nights, it's some of the worst racing you'll see in America, but it just depends. All right, we're in pretty good, guys. Track's open if you want it. Go ahead. Track is open if you want it. Get yourself a couple warm-up laps. I got plenty of marshals. Once again, we're at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex in beautiful southern Indiana.
Chris White.
We are Thursday night club racing.
Jason Kessinger. Jacob Coombs. Adrian Stillwell.
Nick Reppin. Okay. All right, guys. We're going to go live. Next time by track, we'll be live. Spread them out. There's 4 of you. You should have plenty of room. Give yourself plenty of room on the racetrack. Track is live. So this is race number 1 on the track. Up next, 21.5 Independent. You guys are next on the track. I will need a few volunteer turn marshals, guys, to get through this next heat. We got 4 drivers on the stand. So we will need some volunteer marshals to get through the round or heat number 2. This is two-wheel mod buggy on the track. They're coming around to finish up their first lap early on. Adrian Stillwell, 14 of the 5:16. Jacob Combs, 13.523. Chris White at the line now. Chris, 13 of the 5:17. And Jason Kessinger coming to the line now
left.
in that fluorescent orange and yellow wing. He's a 12.517. Early on, hot lap of the race goes to Adrian with a 22.6. Adrian in that silver body, yellow wing. Coming down the back stretch now. $130 down, $330 to go. So we're watching Adrian. That's the third. That is now the second car working through the carrot. Oh, it gets a little sketchy. Adrian tried to dodge around a wrecked car and got himself discombobulated. Kind of bonked it through the carousel, but he's got it back up and going. Still 13.501 for Adrian. He'll be back on that 14-lap pace before this is all over. Chris White, 12 of the 503. Jacob Combs, 12 of the 504. Jason Kessinger, 12,
3 minutes left.
513. $22.2 that time by for Adrian. Puts him back on a 14.522 pace. $230 down, $230 to go. Boy, Adrian coming through this sweeper, right? It's not really a sweeper, it's a 90, but he's making it a sweeper. Right below me, he is carrying a butt ton of speed through there, right on the ragged edge. But he's got his fast lap down to a 22.2. Backed it up with another 22-2 that time by. 14-5-19. He got it a little wrong on the
2 minutes
double-double.
left.
Adam McCowan right through to marshalling. Chris White, 13-5-19. Jacob, 12-5 flat. Jason, 12-5-07. Adrian, even with that little bobble, he's still 14-5-21. We got 1:30 left, 90 ticks of the clock. 21-5 Indy. You guys are up next. Go wide at the line. Go wide at the line 180. Or that's not the line no more. Front stretch. Oh, leader rails it in the pipe. That's probably going to take him off 14 laps. He'll have to throw in a couple of heaters to get back on
1
pace.
minute left.
1 minute to go. 13-5-03. Still TQ pace 5:15 for Chris White. Chris in that yellow and blue buggy right in front of the leader, making his way into the carousel now. Jacob Combs 12-5 flat, so he's creeping on that 13 lap pace. Jason Kessinger 12-5-15. Oh, that'll probably do it. He'll have to look at that marshal job. That's easily one of the top 10. That'll probably be the worst marshal job of the night right there. You just saw it. Oh. That is the race clock.
Jacob Coombs done.
How did that happen? Somebody wrecked so hard I got a different transponder number now. Let me take that off. David Giacalone popped up on my lap counter.
Adrian Stillwell done.
Adrian, 13-5-06. You
Chris
are
White
done.
done.
No extra laps, guys. 5:21 for Chris. Who is that? That's Jacob. Jacob, for some reason, you.
Jason Kessinger done. All
right.
drivers are finished.
I didn't. Sorry
The
about
race
that.
is
I'll
concluded.
get you after the fact. I was like, David Giacalone, what is going on? Once again, going to need some volunteer help for this next race, guys. We need at least a couple.
One minute to the start of the race.
Talon, I like your shirt. That's a nice looking shirt. You're welcome. Oh. Whew. Oh. Whew. Oh. 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 Hey, it's a double bucket. Really, give it to Adrian. Adrian, you need that blower. I'm gonna need a couple volunteers. I gotta stand up. Nick Reppin's there, Jacob's there, Jason's there, Adrian and Chris. If I can get, I need two really. I need two volunteer marshals. Center buckets, bucket number 5, and then that bucket over there by the carousel. I need two volunteer marshals. Not gonna let them go, guys. Hang loose. Let me get my marshals before I cut you loose. Two volunteers. I need Dose. Thanks, Antoine. I need Uno. One volunteer marshal. One volunteer marshal. Over on the left-hand side. Just one. Thank you, Nick. Give it up for Nick Singh, one of the little hot shoes here at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex. I know he's got a good 4-wheel if he hasn't trashed it out, but nonetheless. All right, guys, track is open. Track is open. Nick, that'll be you. You'll have to watch that area right there. Run towards that, Nick. Run towards that bucket. Run towards that bucket. There's a car right there.
Matt Douglas.
There you go.
Sean Bowers.
Do you see?
Bobby
Oh, it's
Taylor.
not there no more? Okay.
Craig Croft. Matt
Never mind.
Mallock. Ronnie Prince.
Disregard.
Russ Davis. Josh Plowman.
Thanks, Dusty. Thanks. I got everyone checked in. Got full field of marshals now. Thanks, guys, for the help. Really appreciate it. I've got 3, 5, 8 drivers on the stand, so hopefully I won't need no help for the next one. All right, guys, get yourself spread out. Get yourself spread out. Orange buggy, Sean, you'll be the first one on the clock when you get down to the line. Track is live. Track is live. It was Matt. My bad, Matt. It looked like Sean's paint scheme. There's Sean. Track is live. Clock is running. This is 21-5 Independent Heat 2 of 5 Thursday night club racing here at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex in Albany, Indiana. Whoa! Couldn't call it fast enough. I think that may still be fixable, but it might not.
4 minutes left.
Josh Plowman got caught up. I believe that was Josh got caught up in a zinger. May not have been. Nonetheless, 115 down, 3:45 to go. All right.
Three minutes left.
All right. And Josh Plowman missed the lap. He's got good strength on his transponder. But he's only showing 2.7 volts. So, Sean, I would make sure you check all your connections when you get back to the pits. Something is just a little out of sorts with the connection. Woo! Nonetheless, Josh Plowman, 12 of the 504. Bobby Taylor, 12 of the 512. Sean Bowers, 11,502. Douglas, 11,517. Greg Croft, Matt Mallock, your top 6. Ronnie Prince, Russ Davis, round out your top 8. Sean Bowers got hot lap of the race with a 23.9.
2 minutes left.
Moved the blue buggy to the point that time by. Blue buggy, white wheels, working lane number 2 now. Leader's coming right there. Oh, tough break. Not a huge harm. Him and Josh Plowman, 0.05 of a second apart on the clock. Both of them, 12 of the 513. We got 1 minute, 30 seconds to go. 1 second separates Josh and Bobby on the clock. Josh,
1 minute left.
5:11 with a 5. Bobby at the line now, 5:12 with an 8. So 0.8 of a second separates first and second. They're going to get about 3 to 4 more laps. Sean Bowers running in third, 11.502. Matt Douglas, 11.513. Matt Malik, 11.524. Ronnie Prince, Greg Croft. Looks like Russ Davis is still running. Russ Davis rounds out your top 8. $17.5 Indy, Heat 1 and 2. You guys are up next. Horn's going to sound to everybody. Keep running until you're called done. First and second still separated by less than 1 second. Josh, you are going to get another lap, so you keep going. Josh Plowman, keep going.
Sean Bowers done. Matt Douglas done.
Bobby Taylor at the line
Matt
now.
Malik done.
11.511 with the 5. Plowman just needs a clean lap. Orange buggy working the left-hand side of the track. If he gets to the line cleanly, he will
Ronnie
set
Prince done.
TQ for the
Josh
class.
Plowman done.
Josh Plowman, 12.509. Got one
Greg
more
Croft
still
done.
live. One more still live. And that's a race.
Russ Davis done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed.
Hey, Twan.
1 minute to the start of the race.
We only had one guy marshaling there, so they didn't go. It needs to go back to Matt when you get done. Matt needs it up on the hill. Back left. Yeah. All right, guys. Track is not open. Take the stand. Don't take the track. Let me get my marshals out here onto the racing grid. Is transponder. All right, guys. Track's open.
Mac. Devin Farrell. Chase Rogers. Adam McCone.
It's weird.
Antoine Morris.
So Jacob Combs and Chris White, they were marshaling that last race. We're going to give them a little bit of time to get out on the racetrack. So if you don't want to run out of battery or run out of sauce or run out of luck, pull off somewhere out of the racing line till I get these guys on the track. I like that. Run out of battery, run out of sauce, or run out of luck. Can someone give me a yes or no on Chris White? He's a no? Okay. We'll let Jacob get checked in, then we'll fire him off. Hey, Chris, if it's a time management issue, you can run in the next heat if you want to. Just FYI. because I'm nice. All right, everyone. Orange Buggy, go ahead. Orange Adam, go ahead. You'll be the first one on the clock. Track will be live this time by. Guys, get yourself spread out. Track is live. Track is live. This is our first of 2 heats of 17.5 Independent. I don't know if you heard the announcement earlier on this evening, but we're going to send 8 straight to the main. We'll bump 2, so we will have a B main in 17.5 Independent. Race number 4, heat 2 of 2, 17.5 Indy. You guys are up next.
Okay. 4 minutes left.
All right, 1:15 down, 3:45 to go. Black and white. White wheels working lane number 2 now. Jacob Combs going to go over that big double. Little double making his way into the carousel now. Oh, that's a bad deal there. He was 13.505. That'll move Devin Farrell to the point. Devin, red buggy, yellow wheels. He's in the carousel now. When Devin comes to the line, I'll call out the entire field as they run. Devin, 13.505. TQ Pace, Chase Rogers, 13.510. Mac Wilkinson working the left-hand side of the track now. Gray buggy, yellow wheels. We're going to see
3 minutes left
as Mac gets to the line. Mac, 12 of the 514. Adam McCowan after that big bobble on the front stretch, 11 of the 504. Antoine, 11.524. So Chase Rogers to the point that time by. Chase in that red and white wheels. He owns a couple brands, so I don't know if that's the Team Associated or the TLR, but he's on a 13.510 pace. Devin Farrell, 13 of the 515. Jacob Combs, after that issue through the carousel, starting to catch up with these rascals. Oh, he gets it wrong, jumping up on the left-hand side of the track.
2 minutes left.
Jacob running in third, 13 of the 524. My top 3 drivers on 13 laps. Adam McCowan, 12 of the 519. He's starting to trend in the right direction after that big front stretch 37-second lap he had. Antoine Morris, 11.508. Mac Wilkinson, 11.524. He's running a couple back-to-back rough laps for Mac. No, something's out of whack with the servo or something. Either stripped the gear on the servo horn or something something's not. If you want to pull the body off and just see if the plugs come out of the ESC a little bit, but other than that, looks like there's a stripped tooth or something. Who was that? Devin?
1 minute left.
So Devin gets a back around chase on the racetrack and not now. There were 7/10 separating these two rascals last time by. Chase has closed the gap. I'm going to believe Chase will be your top TQ runner this time by. Chase, 5:16 with a 4. Devin, 5:16 with an 8. Jacob Combs, 5:20. Jacob's only 3 seconds off. These two guys battling too much. Jacob's going to take advantage. Right now, if Chase can stay right there on Devin's rear wing, he'll hold the spot unless Jacob closes up 3 more seconds. They're both going to get 2 more laps right now. We got 10 seconds on the clock. Once the horn sounds, keep running till you're called done. Everybody keep running. Jacob, you're going to get another lap as well. Oh, Devin rolls it through the carousel. So he's tapping out. Jacob Combs put in a good run late. He's about 2 seconds off. Chase Rogers needs a
Adam
clean
McComb
lap.
done.
This time by. Jacob, when you get to the line, you will be done. Everyone else, when you cross, you will be done. We're watching these top three. Jacob, after a bobble.
Jacob Coombs done.
13.5.18 for Jacob. Looks like Chase has got a
Antoine
clean
Morris
lap
done.
going.
Chase Rogers done.
5:14. Chase runs his
Devin
hot
Farrell
lap
done.
on the last lap.
All drivers are finished.
Sets early TQ.
The race is
13
completed.
to the 5:14 for Chase Rogers.
One minute to the start of the race.
Sir, yes, sir. Oh, soul mio, oh, soul mato. You say potato, I say potato. All right, track's open. Huh. Why
Brian
is-
Dortch.
Who is this?
Chris Matthews.
David Cologne?
Dusty Tomes. Sean Elkins. Nick Singh.
Oh.
Chris White. Jason Kessinger.
It's Chris Matthews. Okay.
Josh Plowman.
1, 2. I could use one volunteer marshal here on the back double bucket. One volunteer marshal in the back double bucket. Real quick, guys. Somebody jump out there and help me out. We only got one more heat after this. One volunteer marshal on this back bucket right before the straightaway. Thank you, Ronnie. All right, guys. As soon as Ronnie gets to his spot, we're going to go live. Go ahead. Next buggy by will be live. Track is live. Cross the line, and you are on the clock. I don't even know what we're doing here with these two goons. Yeah, that's what I figured. It's going to be an ugly situation for that X-ray. Yeah, that's what I thought. Give it back to him. Yeah, maybe you should spoon and do it. All right, so early TQ, Chase Rogers, 13 of the 5:14. We're going to let these guys get a few laps in, and we'll start calling out their pace. Up next will be race number 5. You guys will be up next. That is our 14. That's our 4-wheel drive independent class. Probably going to need a bunch of volunteer marshals for that one. That's going to be a big class. Going to need a lot of help on the racetrack.
4 minutes left.
Got the brain. 130 down, 3:30 to go. Nick Singh early on, 13 of the 5:11. That is a TQ pace for Nick. So as I say his name, he runs over the pipe. White buggy, yellow wheels at the line now. Move Josh Plowman to the point. I think Plowman's running a different paint scheme than I'm used to. That's a pink and black white wheels in the carousel now. He's having trouble with the wrong side of the pipe.
Three minutes left.
Nick Singh, 13 of the 5:24. Josh Plowman, 12 of the 5:01. He is just off of that TQ pace, dealing with a lot of traffic going through the carousel. Nick Singh's the white buggy, yellow wheels. That is your leader. Jason Kessinger at the line now with that yellow wing. He's on a 12.503. Sean Elkins working a little bit of a roughie. Elkins there now, 12 of the 5:09. Dusty Tomes, Chris White, Chris Matthews rounds out your top 8. So your leader, again, working into the carousel, got Kessinger up in the second spot that time by. We're watching Nick Singh as he makes his way to the start-finish line now. 13 of the 5:20. That's good enough for P4. Kessinger, 13 of the 5:03. Plowman with a 5:03.
2 minutes left.
Josh, he's right in front of Nick going through the carousel now. Right now, all three of those drivers inside the A main bump. Brian Dortch running in fourth. He's setting P7 as they run. Sean Elkins just outside the bump with a 5:07. He needs about 3/10. Move Elkins up with a good lap that time by. 1:30 to go. Leader at the line now. 5:18 with a 1. That moves him up to P2 overall. Nick Singh working a good run here. Once again, white buggy, yellow wheels. He's going into the carousel now. He's only about 2 seconds off a TQ pace.
1 minute left.
Oh, he high sides it going up the left-hand double. That's going to hurt him. Falls down to a 13.521. So right now on the track, Brian Dortch, Nick Singh, Josh Plowman, Sean Elkins, Jason Kessinger is on the bump, setting P8. 30 seconds to go. Brian Dortch in that X-ray working the front stretch now. I'm just going to call it dark gray and white wheels working the big double. More of a metallic gray-purple situation, but anyway, he's working the left-hand side of the track now, jumping up on the back elevation, down the back stretch with 5 seconds to go. Brian, you should get another lap, so you keep digging. That is the race clock. Everybody, keep running until you're called done. Wait for your name to be called.
Chris Matthews done. Dusty Tomes done. Jason Kessinger done. Chris White done. Josh Plowman done. Sean Elkins done.
Josh Plowman, P10, you will be in the B main. He's still live.
Brian Dortch done.
Nick, that's my fault. I should have said something. You're in the A regardless with 13 laps.
Nick Sang done. All drivers are
I
finished.
never thought he would have
The race
picked
is
you up
completed.
and started walking around with you. Chris White, you're in the A main. Kessinger, you're locked in. Nick Singh, you're locked in. Brian Dortch, you're locked in. Chase Rogers, Devin Farrell, Jacob Combs, Adam McCowan, you are my top 8. You will be locked into the A main. Sean Elkins, Josh Plowman, Dusty Tomes, Antoine, Chris, and Mac, you will be in the B main. That will be our first race in about 25 minutes from now. Need all of you out to turn marshal. Marshals, take the stand. Do not take the track. Let me do just a little bit of housekeeping real quick. Once again, Chase Rogers, Brian Dortch, Devin Farrell, Jacob Combs, Nick Singh, Jason Kessinger, Adam McCowan, Chris White, you are locked into the A main. Elkins, Plowman, Tomes, Morris, Matthew, and Wilkinson, you 6 drivers will be in our B main first race once we get to the mains. What did it? Oh, I know why. Oh, hey, no. Yeah. Hang on, guys. I don't have anybody on. A lot of them guys were out there turn marshal. I need 1, 2. Thank you, Jason. I need 1. Looks like I need 1. I like 2 volunteers, but I can do it with 1. I prefer 2. Nick done wrecked. I need volunteers, guys. If you're in the building and on the race card, please jump out there and help us, Marshall. I got a full field. Let's fill all the buckets up. Somebody, who was it? Raise your hand if that was you, Matt. That was awesome. I'm glad I got to see it. All right. Track is open. 20-minute break, guys. Once the mains are posted, we'll take a 20-minute break. The race clock will be running. So once Angie gets the main set up, again, I've already announced the B main for 17.5. That will be our first race.
Chris White.
Tonight we are sending 8 straight to the main. Going to bump 2.
Talon Henley.
So we will
Lucas
have a
Smith.
6-car B main.
Nick Revin. Chase
a little
Rogers.
bit later on the night.
Devin Farrell. Matt Mallock. Adam McCone. Mac.
We got a combo class here. We got some 13.5s. We got some mod 2 wheels. Hey, Sean, can you hear him? Kind of watch that area. You're fine right there. The front stretch where that empty bucket is, kind of keep an eye on that too. Antoine Morris, you're going to make it? Is that a no? No? Okay, thank you. All right, guys, spread them out, spread them out. Devin Farrell, you're going to be the first one on the clock. Now he is. Oh, never mind, never mind. I'm going to go one more time. I'll let Antoine get checked in. Sorry about that anticlimactic situation there. I got a no, then I got a yes. It's all good. Come around, get checked in, then we're going to go live. Once again, this is a combo class. We got 13.5 spec buggy, then we got mod. All of them 4-wheel drive 10 scales.
Antoine Morris.
All right, track is live. Next car to cross the line will be on the clock. We're going to let these guys get a couple laps in. We're going to call out their pace. Once again, we got 2 different groups. We're running them at the same time. We will score them separate. Caution in the carousel. Caution in the carousel. Caution in the big double. Lane 2. Lane 2. Caution. It's clear. Oh. You hear the audible tones for the leaders, guys. The race defaulted
4 minutes left.
to 13.5 Indy, so that's who the track is gonna identify as the audible tone for the top qualifier. But we're gonna call them separate. 1:15 down, 3:45 to go. Chase Rogers, 14 of the 5:22. Adam McCowan, 13.508. Devin, 13.519. Mac, Antoine, Matt Malik, that is your 13.5 top 6. In mod, Talon Henley, 14 of the 5:10. Lucas Smith with a 5:16. Reppin, 13.509. Chris White, 13.509. Once again, guys, this is qualifying. If a faster buggy comes up on you, give them just a little bit of room. The mod cars will be closing the gap pretty quick.
3 minutes left.
$230 down, $230 to go. Chase Rogers coming down the backstretch now. Bright yellow buggy, white wheels, 14 of the 5:22. Adam McCowan with a rough lap in that orange buggy is going to fall down to second. Devin Farrell, now your top 3. Mac Wilkinson, Matt Malik, Antoine's off the track. In my Talon Henley, yellow and blue. Going down lane number 2 now, white wheels, TLR. He's 14 of the 5:05. Lucas Smith. We find Lucas on the track, blue, white, and orange.
2 minutes left.
Or do we? There's Lucas. Lucas working lane 2 now. He's 14 of the 5:12. Nick Reppin on a 14-lap pace. Familiar green and orange buggy. White wheels working the back stretch now. 1:30 on the clock. Move Lucas Smith to the top. 14 of the 5:10. Talon back to the top. They're separated by 0.4 of a second, but Talon just railed it going onto the front stretch. Probably lost 5 or 6 seconds. So that'll move Lucas Smith back to the point. 1:15 on the clock. Chase Rogers going into the carousel now. Once again, solid yellow buggy, white wheels. That is your 13.5 leader.
One minute left.
Lucas Smith, he's working the left-hand elevation now. Something wrong with his car. I thought it looked like it was off the pace. Wasn't sure what was going on. Smith pulls off. Going to move Henley back to the point. Reppin gets it way wrong on the front stretch. Yeah, nobody's coming, Jason. 30 seconds to go. Reppin's off too. So we got 2 mod buggies running. Henley and Chris, or Talon and White, however you want to say it. 15 seconds to go on the clock. Chase Rogers, you got 6 seconds to the good. So yellow buggy with a bunch of open track at the line now. Working his last lap. Chase, you should, unless you throw in some kind of ridiculous Hail Mary, this will be your last lap. That is the, it looks like Talon's broke.
Chase Rogers done. Chris White done.
Chase Rogers, 13 of the 5:02. You will set TQ for your class.
Mac done. Devin Farrell done. Adam McComb done.
Chris White,
Talon Henley done.
13.511. You will set TQ for mod. All right, guys. Blow the track. No, the track is closed. We're going to get the main set up, and 20 minutes after
The
they're
race is
posted,
completed.
we'll start racing. But please, just blow the track. No open track. I don't want you guys out there. And then we have to wait on you during the main. So the track is closed. Angie has the car. All right, guys, just so everyone knows, the pi sign on the algorithm by the duplex of the combobulator isn't synced up with the modem operandi. So basically, what you see on the monitors throughout the building with what we would call the race sheets, they are correct. Two-wheel mod will be the second race. We have a influx of the algorithm causing a momentary display of the pi sign is not correct on that one screen. But 17.5 independent B main, start making your way to the racetrack. My second race will be two-wheel mod. My third race will be 21.5. Fourth race will be 17.5. And then the fifth race will be our four-wheel combo main. So with that being said, race 5, turn marshal, start making your way to the track. 17.5 independent B main, we're looking for Sean Elkins, Josh Plowman, Dusty Tomes, Antoine Morris, Chris Matthews, and Mac Wilkinson to the racetrack. And once again, my turn marshals are from race number 5. To the track, please.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, let's go. Sean Elkins, Josh Plowman, Dusty Tomes, Antoine, Chris, Mac on the driver's stand. My turn marshals from race number 5. I need about 8 of you guys from 4-wheel mod and 13.5 spec buggy out to turn marshal, please. Yeah. Go ahead. Track's open. 2 laps and shut it down, guys. So basically, when you cross the line, that's your last lap because that's 2 laps, in my opinion. Race number 2. That's our 2-wheel mod, guys. You guys are up next. Caution at the line. Caution.
Dusty Tomes. Antoine Morris.
You gotta adhere to the caution, guys. Caution at the line. Caution at the line. Still there.
Josh Plowman. Sean Elkins.
All right, guys, no more laps. See if you can fix it real quick for him. No more laps, guys. Back stretch is closed. Let's get them lined up. We're going to give Mac just a second. Get her, Mac? Good deal. Hey, Mac, just don't wreck no more. That is my racer's tip of the night. Don't suck. Talon, you're going to have to watch both of these. You got long legs. You should be fine. Sean on the 1, Josh on the 2, Dusty 3, Antoine 4, Chris 5, Mac on the 6. Once again, my top 2 drivers will bump into the A main. In the box, guys. In the box. Oh, yeah. Huh. That's weird that he ain't here. He's like my 8th favorite driver. Nick, come on, dog. I don't know. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. We're going racing at the sound of the tone. Less than 5. Good start. We're off and running. Top 2, looking for the spots. Put it into the A main here. Thursday night club racing. Who's your RC Hobbyplex? I need to come up with like a motto. It's like we're racers are made or something. We're champions are made. Classic champions. Who's your RC Hobbyplex? Where champions are made. Here in beautiful southern Indiana. First lap, Sean, Dusty, Mac, Josh, Antoine, and Chris. Guys, I want you to race hard, but try to keep it clean. Sean Elkins gets it wrong over the big double. Going to move Dusty, I believe, in that red buggy to the point. Oh, Sean with an inside move. Bring Mac Wilkinson to the game. Drag race down the box stretch. Mac to the point. Remember, we send 2 to the A. 1 and 2 now with a little bit of a gap as Josh Plowman's going to take over that 3rd spot, followed by Antoine in 4. And then a little bit of a gap back. Sean, a little 2-wheel through the carousel, but brings it down on its wheels. All the while, Mac Wilkinson, who broke in the heat race, trying to get it into the A main in that X-ray. Working the front stretch now. Sean Elkins behind him, but not applying any pressure whatsoever. And then looks like you got Josh Plowman, or Chris Matthews, Chris in that orange buggy, white wheels. Oh, who was that? That was Antoine rode it going towards the infield. So move Chris Matthews up into that 3rd spot. God damn. Where's my leader? There's my leader working.
3 minutes left.
Left-hand elevation now. Mac Wilkinson now with a comfortable lead. No pressure from behind. Got a bunch of open track in front of him as he's working the front stretch now. 2nd place, Sean Elkins at the line there. Sean's still in good shape. He just needs to keep it clean for another 2.5 minutes. Antoine and Josh Plowman battling for that 3rd spot. Elkins having trouble over the big double. We're going to let Antoine and Josh get a little bit closer. Antoine had trouble over the big double. Looks like Chris Matthews broke. Unfortunately, he was right there. So Mac got tons of open track. Mac, you keep that painted side up. Put her in the A main. Mac, if y'all remember, at INS, he played the bump game. I think he was the first race of the morning on Sunday and wound up bumping all the way up into the A main.
Two minutes left.
Sean Elkins still, Mac, you got 8 seconds, so you're good over 2nd. Hell, you got about 15 over 3rd. Josh Plowman now going to try to reel in Sean Elkins with 1:45 left on the clock. Elkins working the carousel now. Plowman followed closely by Antoine. They're in the carousel now. Elkins could see him. Question is he going to let him bother him or not? He needs to focus on his race car, put in good, clean laps. 1:30 on the clock. Ooh, Plowman got it wrong. Move Antoine Morris up into that third spot. Someone on. Oh, no. Move Josh Plowman up into second place. Sean Elkins wrecked on probably the worst part of the track to wreck. It's the furthest away from any of our marshals. So Plowman now up into second. But
1 minute left.
Sean Elkins got a minute to reel him in. For what it's worth, Elkins is a little bit quicker on the clock. Plowman just being a little bit more consistent, but they're both going through the carousel. Mac, we got you, but we're going to keep an eye on that battle for second. Working the left-hand elevation now. Pink and purple at the line now. Gray and orange at the line there. That is second and third. They're separated by 1 second on the clock. They're going to get 2 more laps. This one plus 1 more to try to fill in that final bump spot here at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex Thursday night club racing. Remember, we start our Winter Point Series in 2 Saturdays. Elkins is there. This is going to be their final lap. They need to keep it clean. Plowman, single, big double for second place. Mac Wilkinson, you're going to get a victory lap. Plowman clean through the carousel. Elkins a little bit quicker. Last gas, got a 180 and then a 90. Oh, Plowman a little wide, but he reels it in. Josh Plowman going to take the bump. Good race,
Sean
guys.
Elkins done.
Got 2 more still live.
Antoine Morris done. Mac done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed.
So Mac and Josh, you'll be in race number 4. Send all of them? All right. All of them? Huh? Yeah. Well, that wouldn't be who's both. Oh, you're talking about Josh and Sean. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Sean Elkins, we're going to put you in it too. Sean Elkins, we'll bump 3.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Someone let me know that Sean, hey, Sean, you hear me? We're going to bump you too, so we'll run 11 if you need to get your car. Tell him, Luke. Real quick, track's closed, guys. Let me get my marshals out on the track. I'm going to need a couple volunteers. And while we're here, I want to give a shout out to Miss McCowan. Thank you very much for the McCafe. It's going to go to a good place, I promise you. It kind of go in my belly. I need 2. I need 2 volunteers. So, uno, dos, volunteers, please. So, still need 2. I don't have to work tomorrow, so we can stay here as late as you want. Plus, I got a McCafe from Miss McCowan, so I've got all kind of energy. Thank you, sir. Need 1 more. 1 more volunteer, please. 1 more volunteer. Thanks, Brian. Boy, guys, Brian Dortch, I mean, yeah, you talk about a world-class racer. He is a Galactian turn marshal. We're fortunate to have him on our surface. All right, guys, track's open. 2 laps, shut it down. 2 laps, shut it down. Brian, it does my heart good to see you out there. That means one of two things. Either his car is really good or it's junk and he can't
Adrian
fix it.
Stillwell. Chris White.
That's Nick
Jacob
Rippon.
Coombs. Jason Kessinger. Nick Rippon.
All right, guys, backstretch is close. We'll get them gridded up this time by. We got an 8-minute two-wheel mod A main here at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex Thursday night club racing. Going to be Adrian on the 1, Chris on the 2, Jacob on the 3, Jason on the 4, Nick on the 5. All right. As you can see, I will need help turn marshaling after this race too, guys. If you can help us out. The quicker we get through it, the quicker we get through it, I guess, is pretty much sums it up. We got this beautiful racing grid, and no one wants to get in it. Marshall's ready, driver's ready, 8-minute A main two-wheel mod buggy. We're at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex, where champions are made. We're going racing at the sound of the tone, less than 5. That was on Chris. That was all Chris. We're racing. Mod 2-wheel, guys, getting it going here at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex. Coming around to lead the first lap, your top qualifier, Adrian Stillwell. At the line now, Jason Kessinger, Nick Rippon, who did not qualify during our qualification round. Coming from that 5 spot, trying to get up in the game. Jacob Combs in that white buggy with splatter paint. Working into the carousel now. Chris White, your number 2 qualifier, having a rough first lap, but we got a lot of racing left. Chris will be back up there in the mix in no time. Or maybe not. Kessinger gets it wrong. Moved Nick Rippon up in that 2nd spot. All the while, Adrian with a big lead early on. Leader at the line there. Gray buggy, yellow wheels, working the front stretch now. 2nd place, green and orange, white wheels. He's on the front stretch now. Kessinger in that purple and yellow on the front stretch. Then Jacob Combs, white buggy on the front stretch. Then we got yellow and blue. Chris White on the front stretch now. 1:30 down, 6:30 to go, 21-5 Indy A main. You guys are up next. Once again, I will need help with volunteer turn marshals. Pretty much all night. Club. Oh, good job, Jason. Thank you for that.
Six minutes left.
Adrian working a 6-second lead over Nick. That's been the interval about the last 2 or 3 laps. They're real close on lap time. Looks like Chris White is coming off the track. Jacob Combs in 3rd, followed closely by Jason Kessinger in 4th. Jason kicking out a little bit on that 180. A little too much trigger before the car squared up on him. He had to chase it with the steering, and he got it reeled in. All the while, that silver buggy, yellow wheels, 7.2 that time by for Adrian, his lead over Nick. Nick's got 10 seconds over that battle for 3rd. Adrian just popped off a 22.3 fast lap of the race.
Five minutes left.
Woo! Good driving, guys. No one's coming. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Somebody doesn't sound right. Oh, Jacob sounds bad. Jacob sounds real bad. He's pulling off. Going to move Jason Kessinger up into that 3rd spot. So we got 3 buggies running. We're coming up on the halfway point of this race. Battle of attrition here in two-wheel mod. Watch leaders coming. Good job, Brian. Brian's fantastic. Brian Dortch, one of the top hound dogs here at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex.
4 minutes left.
Halfway through this race. Once again, 21.5 Indy. You guys are next. Oh, no. Oh, no. He popped the ball cup. Moved Nick Reppin back to the point. For what it's worth, Nick had closed the gap on him. He had knocked it down to 4 seconds before Adrian messed up. So now we got 2 buggies running. If we get down to 1 buggy, we're calling this race. Oh, he's trying. Oh, he is. He's trying to break it.
3 minutes left.
Ooh, crisscross applesauce. So, Nick, you got a lap on Jason. Jason running solidly in second place. Third place is behind him, and the interval is growing further every lap. Once again, I will need a couple, 2 or 3 volunteer marshals for this next race. If you can jump out there and help us out. If you're in 13.5, we'll give you plenty of time to get ready. Woo. Kessinger says he can jump that double a lot further in mod than he can in the stock class.
2 minutes left.
While we're kind of making last, want to remind everyone, in not this Saturday, but next Saturday, I believe it's the 16th, will be round 1 of our Winter Point Series. Kicking off round 1, we're going to have I believe a round 1 and a round 2, maybe a round 3, and then we got Clash of Champions. Don't forget about Clash of Champions coming up 1st of January. Will be probably the biggest 10 scale race of the year and arguably the best 10 scale race of the year. I believe signups are open on RC signups, or they're getting ready to be. Are they open, Angie? Signups open for Clash?
1 minute left.
Tomorrow. Thank you. All right, we got 45 seconds to go. First and second. Looks like I could add a lap or 2 to Jacob and he could finish in third, or I could not add a couple laps and Adrian would finish in third. Or if I added a bunch of laps, Chris White could finish in third. Huh. But nonetheless, Nick Repp and Jason Kessinger. This is perfect. Nick, you will not get another lap. Well, yeah, maybe you will. Squeeze the trigger real hard. There you go. I like your style.
Nick Reppin done.
All right. Once Jason gets here, that'll finish this race. Once again, guys, I'm going to need some help with marshaling. Going to need a lot of help, actually. 21.5 Indy.
Jason Kessinger done.
Take the stand.
All
Do
drivers
not
are
take
finished.
the track.
The
Let me
race is
get my
completed.
marshals lined out before we cut you loose.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Looks like 1, 2, 3. I need 3 volunteers. See Jason, Chris. I see Chris. I see Jason. So I need 2. I need 2 volunteer marshals. 2 volunteers. Yes, sir. Thank you. Hang on, my 21.5 guys. Just hang on, please. Let me get my marshals out here first. I need 2. Would like 3, but 2 will work. Once again, if you're in that 13.5 class, we will give you time. I just need, I can't get to you until we get through this one. 2 volunteer marshals. Would like 2, prefer 3. Settle for 2. Yeah, no, there's not much. Yeah, come on, homies. Is Brian Dortch going to marshal back to back? Oh my gosh. Somebody give him some. I mean, what do you say? I mean, literally, the shoes don't match the socks. The shorts don't match anything. And the shirt could possibly be a size not big enough. Just depends on how you like to wear your stuff. Yeah. He's going to pass them down to Avon here in another month or 2. Need 1 more marshal, guys. 1 more marshal on the. Who's that? Sean Elkins. Good job. All right, 21.5, 2 laps. Shut it down.
Sean Bowers, Greg Croft, Matt Douglas, Bobby Taylor, Matt Mallock, Josh Plowman, Ronnie Prince, Russ Davis.
All right, back stretch is closed. No more laps. Whoever that is, no more laps. I can't. Is that Sean? Is it Josh? I don't know. Is it Matt? Is it Matt? Is that Matt? That's Matt. No more laps. Back stretch is closed. Turn around, Red Buggy. Turn around. Craig Croft, no more laps, please. All right, sorry. In the box. I don't understand the confusion. Well, closed one eye. Well, they closed the other eye. All right, 8-minute, 21.5 A main. This should be a really good race if you guys use your noodles. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. We're going racing at the sound of the tone, less than 5. Oh, listen. Somehow all of that was self-inflicted. Bobby Taylor just turned right as soon as we sounded the horn. It's an 8-minute race. Everybody's pretty much about where they were. Bobby Taylor's the only one that really lost a lot of position, and that was definitely on him. So we're going to let this play out. Race number 4, 17 Indy A Main. You guys are next. All right, guys, race hard, race clean now. Race hard, race clean. We're running here at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex, home of the Clash of Champions, where champions are made. Sean Bowers early on, leading the race. Sean working into the carousel now. That is the yellow, running the back of a lap car. That is a yellow and orange buggy working the left-hand side of the track. Josh Plowman, solid orange buggy. Josh Plowman getting ready to take the lead. Elkins gets around the lap track. Oh, Elkins bobbled on the backstretch. Woo! Hang on. There you go. Good job, Jason. Oh, good job, Adrian. Sorry, I didn't call that. My bad. 1:30 down, 6:30 to go. I was watching the leaders on top of each other and missed the cars coming down the backstretch. Adrian did the best he could with it. First, it's we got a 3-buggy race now. Oh, Plowman gets it wrong, jumping up the elevation. He's going to drop down to 3rd. Sean Bowers, Bobby Taylor, Josh Plowman, your top 3. Matt Malak, not that far behind them. Malik, excuse me.
6 minutes left.
Matt Douglas in there as well. Greg Croft, Ronnie Prince, Ron Davis. So your leader, Sean Bowers, jumping up the left-hand elevation. Blue buggy, orange buggy right behind him. A lot of racing left. Plowman, Bauer working lane 2 now over the big double. Making his way into the infield. Blue buggy and orange buggy right there on him. If he makes a mistake, they are there to capitalize on it. A little bit of open track in front of him right now. Sean Bowers running some good laps times in that 21.5. Once again, yellow and orange. White wheels. He's in the carousel now. That is your leader. Blue buggy, white wheels is in 2nd. Orange buggy, yellow wheels in 3rd. They're left. All working the left-hand side of the track. Taylor gets it wrong. Going to move Plowman up into 2nd. Plowman gets it wrong. Move Bobby Taylor back into that number 2 spot. All the while, Sean Bowers trying to get away from him. Oh. $3:30 down, $4:30 to go. Sean Bowers enjoying a big lead now. Sean, you got 8 seconds to the good over Josh. Josh, you got about 3 seconds over Bobby Taylor. Not sure what happened to Sean, but looks like Plowman's gained a bunch of ground on him on this lap. Sean coming down the backstretch now. Plowman coming down the backstretch now. Oh, a 30-second lap for Sean. So 5 seconds, Josh Plowman gained on that one lap. Nobody quickly, Jake. Good job, Jacob. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go as they run. Sean Bowers, Josh Plowman, Bobby Taylor, Matt Malik, Matt Douglas, Greg Croft, Ronnie Prince, Ron Davis is your top 8. 17.5 Independent A Main. You guys are next. I've got a couple guys out here turn marshaling. We'll give them plenty of time. We're going to give them equal time to warm up before their race. Sean Bowers now, you're about 4 seconds to the good.
3 minutes left.
Leader at the line there. Coming up on Ronnie. Oh, come on. I don't know who that is to get around him. Nonetheless. Four seconds for Sean Bowers' lead once again. Now he's got a little bit of open track. Josh Plowman in an orange buggy working the left-hand side of the track now. He's got to get around a couple cars that Sean just dealt with. Bobby Taylor running in third. Then you got Matt Malik and Matt Douglas, your top five. Oh, yellow buggy turned upside down on the leader. Going to let Plowman get a little bit closer. Go wide right through Josh.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes to go. Leader coming down the back. Oh, Leader gets it wrong. Turns it around, finds his wheels. But Plowman's going to be even closer. Picked up 3 seconds on that lap. So Sean Bowers needs to kind of reset, try to get his focus, run some clean laps. Got plenty of pace. He just needs to keep it clean. Ooh, two-wheeled it through the carousel there. Managed to bring it back down to earth. Up on the left-hand elevation, red buggy at the line now. The leader's coming up on you. When he gets to you, please give him just a little bit of room. 2.2, the interval between first and second. Bobby Taylor at the line now, running in third, about 5 seconds back. Good, yeah. You'll start 12. Sure. Knock it out.
1 minute left.
Yeah, it's a good thing you did that. Glad you were able to, for sure. Sean Bowers working the front stretch now with 30 seconds to go. They're going to get a couple more laps. Plowman working a rough one there. 29-second lap for Josh. So, Sean, you got about 8 seconds to the good. The battle now starting to shape up for second place as Bobby Taylor's only about a second and a half back. Blue buggy, white wheels into the carousel now. That is third place. Orange buggy, yellow wheels working the left-hand elevation. That is second. Bobby Taylor gets around lap traffic. So, last lap. That is the race clock.
Done.
Josh Plowman needs to keep it clean. Bobby Taylor's going to need a little bit of help. Sean Bowers, when you get to the line, you will be done and bringing home the win. A main win in 21.5 Indy. Bobby Taylor not close enough.
Sean Bowers done.
Plowman needs to keep it clean for one more turn. Down the back stretch he goes. So it's going to be Sean Bowers, Josh Plowman, Bobby Taylor, your top
Ronnie
three.
Prince done.
Good to see Bobby Taylor back on the
All
track
drivers
after
are
a
finished.
layoff.
The race is completed. One minute to the start of the race.
Once again, take the stand. Do not take the track. Let me get all my marshals lined out before we cut you guys loose. We got a full field of independent 17.5. I'm going to need a full field of turn marshals. Right behind you, Nick. Once again, I need a full field of turn marshals. If you are in the building and physically able to turn marshal, please jump out there and help us out. I've got 12 drivers in this race. I'm going to need all the help I can get. One. I need one marshal, guys, on the front stretch, and we'll be good. Thank you so much for your help. One marshal on the front stretch, please. Like I said, we're going to have 12 cars in this race, so I want to have 12. I want all my marshals out on the track. I need one volunteer turn marshal. One volunteer marshal, please. One volunteer marshal on the front stretch, and I can let these guys loose. One volunteer marshal on the front stretch. Okay, thanks, Talon. Talon's coming. Go ahead, guys. 2 laps to shut it down. Caution in the carousel. Caution on the double-double. Caution on the double-double. Caution
Devin
on the
Farrell.
double-double. Thank you, Devin. Clear.
Nick Singh. Ryan Dorch. Adam McCone. Jacob Coombs. Jason Kessinger.
Attaboy.
Josh Plowman. Chase Rogers.
All right, Devin, you'll be done. No more laps, Devin. The other 2 guys can go. Mac, you're done. No, Mac, you go. Mac, go. Devin, you're done. Let
Chris
Mac
White.
get by you. Go ahead, Mac. Back stretch is
Mac.
closed. No more laps.
Crazy Eddie. Sean Elkins.
All right, we're going to get them gridded up. Chase on the 1, Brian Dortch on the 2, volunteer of the night. Devin Farrell on the 3, Jacob Combs on the 4, Nick Singh on the 5, Kessinger, McCowan, White, Wilkinson. That is 6 through 9. Plowman on the 10. Then we're going to put Sean Elkins on the 11 and Crazy Eddie on the 12. Elkins, you'll be on the 11. You did run the qualifier, didn't you? Oh, you cheated. So you say you didn't run it. I say you cheated. Either way. Hey, whatever helps you sleep at night. Everybody move up 1 spot. Move up 1 spot. Thank you, Brian. Not only are you a good marshal, you're an honest man. All right, this is going to be 8 minutes of chaos. Marshal's ready. Driver's ready. Sound of the tone, less than 5. Up, up, up. He's broke. Pick up that car there. There you go. Bless your heart. Huh. 8 minutes. Guys, just work it out. It's a long race. A lot can happen. We're club racing the Thursday night here at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex. Couldn't really see who was at fault on that gaggle right there on the right front, but we're just going to let it go and see how it all shakes out. I have the strong belief that you're going to finish where you should. Early on, your leader at the line now, red and white buggy, white wheels, Chase Rogers. Second place, gray buggy, yellow wheels, Mac Wilkinson at the line there. And then it looks like we got Chris White. We got Adam McCowan and Crazy Eddie gets it wrong on the double-double. But that's your top 5. Sean Elkins running in 6th. Devin, Brian, Nick, we got some rascals in the back that's got good speed. They got some work to do. Still got plenty of time. Plenty of time on the race clock. So leader going through the carousel now. Chase Rogers, red, white wheels jumping up that left-hand elevation.
6 minutes left.
Race like this builds character, guys. Stay focused. Focus on your car. Run good, clean laps. See where it falls. We got 2:15 down, 5:45 to go. Race number 5 is next. Most of them are out helping turn marshals, so we'll get to it when we can. Chase again. Oh, caution on the double-double. Go low on the double-double. Go low on the double-double. Low on the double-double. It is clear. Woo. Another one. Boy, these guys are really trying to see how much corner speed they can carry right here going to the double-double. And when they get it wrong, they know it.
Five minutes left.
Chase Rogers, your leader. Mac Wilkinson, Chris White, Adam McCowan, Ed Henley, your top 5. Nope. Move Sean Elkins into that top 5. So everybody knows everybody's paint colors. Shouldn't have to call them. But if you're a lap traffic and the leader comes up on you, give them just a little bit of room. You are racing the clock and not each other. Chase now. Chase, you got 10 seconds over Mac. Mac, you got about 3 over Chris. So Mac going through the carousel now. Chris actually the next buggy in line. Adam McCowan right behind Chris. That's a good battle between our top 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Mac at the line there. There's Chris. There's Adam. We're coming up on the halfway point of this race. We're watching that battle 2nd,
left.
3rd, and 4th through the carousel. Chase Rogers, you're 10 seconds out. We got one eye on you, but we're watching this battle at the line now. There's Mac. There's Chris. There's Adam. That is 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, all on the front stretch together. Mac Wilkinson from the 9 spot, running in 2nd. Chris White, Adam McCowan through the carousel together. Question is, will Adam apply pressure or will they try to work together and catch Mac? Oh, Adam finds the pipe. So he's tapping out. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Chase Rogers, your leader, coming down the backstretch now. Mac Wilkinson, Chris White, that's your top 3. We're going to see where Adam's at after this lap. Oh, no, Mac pops a ball. Camberlin, he's back on the track. Unfortunate situation for Mac
left.
in that X-ray. Going to move Chris White up into 2nd. Adam McCowan now running in 3rd. Him and Mac right there together on the front stretch. Brian Dortch now in your top 5. Sean Elkins, Devin Farrell after a rough first 2 laps. He's starting to settle down. As I mentioned earlier, guys, this is the kind of race that'll build some character. You'll either learn from it or yearn from it. It's up to you how you take it. A good club race here. Just adversity looks you in the eye. You've got a couple choices. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Chase Rogers running a super clean race. He's making his way into the carousel now. Once again, red and white wheels. 2nd place, Chris White at the line now. Yellow and blue TLR. Adam McCowan, orange buggy, white wheels. And then looks like Mac having trouble in the double-double.
2 minutes
Chase,
left.
good driving, Chase. That was a smart move on your part. Nick Singh, hot lap of the race. Let's give Nick up. Hey, Marshall. Woo! Other Marshall. Nick Singh did run a 22-second lap. Only guy on the track to run sub-23s. Give a shout out for Nick for that. He's had a rough main, but he got a hot lap. Leader, double-double there. Finds 2nd place. Let's see, orange buggy, white wheels working through the carousel now. Chris White. right behind him. That's
1
the
minute
best
left.
battle on the racetrack. Second and third coming down the backstretch together. Mac Wilkinson holding down 4. Brian Dortch in 5. Devin, Sean, Eddie, Jason, Nick, Jacob after a long first lap. Leader working the carousel there, Chase Rogers. Your top qualifier for the night, trying to go tone to tone. Down the backstretch he goes. We got 25 seconds left on the clock. He's going to get 2 more laps if he keeps it clean. Thank you, Sean. Adam McCowan, 17 seconds back. Still, that's the best battle on the track. Adam at the line now. Chris White at the line now. 2 seconds separates second and third. That is the clock.
Sean Elkins
Sean,
done.
you're done. So we're watching.
Mac done.
We're watching
Devin Farrell done.
that battle for second. Adam McCowan clean through the carousel.
Crazy Eddie done.
Cross the line, and you are done. Mac Wilkinson with a tough break
Jason
on that
Kessinger
camber link because he was in
Nick
the
Sang
podium
done.
race.
Adam McComb done.
Chase Rogers,
White done.
tone to tone.
Chase Rogers done. The race is completed. One minute to the start of the race.
Hang on, rascals. I need to get marshals. I have no marshals. I need 1, 2, 3. I need 3, 4 marshals. I know Ed Henley's going to marshal. Little rascal. All right, guys, 2 laps and shut it down. Thank you. I was talking into my soul. We ain't even
Chris
got
White.
it going yet. We've already got a wreck on the front stretch. Fantastic.
Devin Farrell. Lucas Smith. Antoine Morris. Nick Reppin. Adam McCone.
All right, Devin, you'll be done.
Mac.
Backstretch. When
Chase
Devin
Rogers.
gets there, the backstretch is closed. That
Matt
is
Mella.
it. Backstretch is
Talon
closed.
Henley.
We're going to put our mod cars up front, guys. Mod cars up front. Mod cars up front. So it's going to be Chris White on the 1, Talon Henley on the 2, Lucas Smith on the 3, Nick Reppin on the 4. And then we're going to go with Chase Rogers on the 5, Devin Farrell on the 6, Adam McCowan on the 7, Mac on the 8, Matt Malik on the 9, and Antoine Morris on the 10. Put him in the box. I don't put him in the box. I'm about ready. We're going to give them 18-lap penalties for not being in the box. I can't see the box from here either, so look at that. Look at that. Fix that 3 car. Fix that 3 car. He's not in the box. The 5 car's not in the box. Hey, somebody real quick, put Talon's body on backwards. Okay, close enough. 8-minute A main. We got 2 different classes. We're running them at the same time. We're scoring them separate. Want to remind everyone that we do club race this Saturday. Doors open at 9, racing at noon. Then we got the following Saturday will be round 1 of the Winter Point Series. Want everyone, we'll do podium pictures at the end of the night, and everyone have a safe trip home. Marshals ready, drivers ready. Sound of the tone, less than 5. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Off and running. Good start. Good race early on in my mod class. Lucas Smith, the professor, dove to the inside. Stuck it on the wall. Chris White took the brunt of that situation there. We got a long race. 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Lucas in the team associated, Talon in the TLR, 1 and 2 in our mod classes. Chase Rogers leading the way. Chasing that bright yellow buggy, white wheels going down the back stretch now. Good battle. Adam McCowan, Devin Farrell right there. That's 2nd and 3rd working the front stretch now. Orange buggy, yellow wheels, red buggy, or orange buggy, white wheels. Red buggy. Oh, Adam opened up the door. Devin took a peek to the inside. Chose to let it marinate for a little bit. Basically, right now, Devin is making a soup. He's letting that soup simmer on the oven. He's waiting for Adam to touch it and realize it's too hot, and Devin will take advantage of the situation. They're in the carousel now. 1:30 down, 6:30 to go. Lucas and Talon in that Mod 4-wheel working the front stretch together. Then we got Nick Reppin, Chris White. That's your top 4 in Mod. In 13.5, we got Chase, Adam, Devin, Mac, Antoine, Matt. That is your top 6. So our mod guys starting to get into some traffic as they're working lane 2 now. Smith, white, orange, and blue.
6
Talon,
minutes left.
yellow and blue. They're in the carousel together. Antoine gives them room. Thank you for that. Chase Rogers, you got about 3.5 seconds to the good. We find Chase going through the carousel. Adam finds the pipe. Move Devin Farrell to 2nd. Adam's going to fall back to 3rd. Going to have to regroup. Try to put a charge back in on Devin. 2:30 down, 5:30. 5 minutes and 30 seconds still to go. A lot of racing left on the clock. Smith and Henley at the line there. Them guys having a good time in 4-wheel mod. Well, watch this. This is what's going to be fun. Talon Henley does not have the hot lap. So Talon Henley going to try to lock that down. Nick Reppin with a 21.4 got hot lap so far of the race. There we go. Smith with a 21.2.
5 minutes left.
3 down, 5 to go. Leader, Chase Rogers at the line there. Once again, yellow buggy, white wheels. That's a TLR working the front stretch. Devin Farrell, red buggy, yellow wheels. He's on the front stretch now. He's about 6 seconds back. Adam McCowan, orange buggy, yellow wheels. He's got the mod guys right behind him. Good job, Adam. Mac Wilkinson, gray X-ray, working lane 2 now. Running in 4th. Antoine in 5th. Matt rounds out my top 6 in the 13.5. Smith and Henley working a rough lap that time by. Still as they run. Whoa. Oh, I don't think there's going to be any leaving the door open.
4 minutes left.
If they crack it open, they're going to slam it shut. We're halfway through. Mod leaders coming down the backstretch now. We find Chase Rogers coming down the backstretch now in that yellow buggy running in stock. 2nd place. Devin at the line there. Devin 4.5 back, so Devin is closing the gap a little bit on Chase. Chase dealing with some lap traffic right now. Devin's trying to take the opportunity of open track to reel Chase Rogers in. We got 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go. Ooh, someone went for a ride. Mac finds his wheels on the double-double. Thank you, Mac, for giving him room. 4.7, so Chase gained 2/10 that time by. Adam McCowan working at the line there. He's 11 seconds back, so Devin, you have no pressure from the back. Need to focus in, try to reel in Chase Rogers as he works that left-hand elevation now. So Chase Rogers, Devin Farrell, Adam McCowan, Mac Wilkinson, Antoine Morris, Matt Malik. That's your top 6 in stock. Lucas, Talon, Nick, and Chris. That's your top 4 in mod. .6 now, the interval between Chase and Devin. Chase in the carousel, working that left-hand side of the track. Devin in the carousel now. Matt gets it wrong going to the carousel. Adam McCowan, you're still 10.7 behind Devin.
2 minutes left.
Antoine Morris now up into the top 4. .145 left on the clock. A lot of racing action here at Hoosier RC Hobbyplex. Lucas Smith at the line now in mod. He's still got that 21-2 on lap number 8, fast lap of the race. Talon Henley at the line now running in 2nd. He's about 8 seconds back. Nick Reppin closing in on Talon for that 3rd spot. He's only 2 seconds back. Oh, hurry. Good job. Well done. All involved. Well done. Good job, Antoine. Way to see it.
1 minute left.
.7, the interval between 1st and 2nd in our stock class. 7.5, the interval between 1st and 2nd in our mod class. Henley just went 21-4, his fast lap of the race. We got 30 seconds to go. No one really close. Max only about a second behind Antoine for that 4th spot. Probably the best race on the track. 10 seconds to go. A lot of these guys are working their last lap. 5 seconds on the clock. All right. Cross the line and you will be done.
Nick Reppin
Chase
done.
Rogers coming down the box stretch now
Morris
to bring
done.
the win in 13.
Chase Rogers done.
Yep.
Adam McCowan
Chase,
done.
you are done.
Mac done.
So it's going to be Chase,
Lucas
Devin,
Smith
and Adam.
done.
It's going to be Lucas.
Devin Farrell done. Matt Malik done.
Going to be Lucas,
Talon Henley done.
Talon, and Nick.
Chris White done. All drivers are finished. The race is completed.